Hi everyone, I'm Jason Braddock. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to try to identify neighborhoods that have affordable housing in Central Florida. Now, in order to do this, we're going to look at historical data over the last 3 months. We're also going to do a quick definition. What is affordable? Affordable is different for everybody, and today's market is constantly changing, so what we're going to be actually looking at in terms of our data is single-family homes under $300,000, not part of a foreclosure, short sale, or any kind of special circumstance like that. We're not looking at condos, we're not looking at townhouses. So we're going to start really big. We're going to look at the 5 counties in Central Florida. We're going to pick the one with the most sales in this price point. We're going to focus in on that. We're going to zoom in to the zip code level. At the zip code level, we're going to pick the 5 with the most sales. And then we're going to dive into these zip codes and look at actual neighborhoods, trying to identify neighborhoods that typically sell underneath the $300,000. When we identify a neighborhood, we're going to try to give you a little bit of background about the neighborhood and a little bit of insight why it might be selling for this price point. Things like, what does a typical house look like? The number of bedrooms, the size, the square footage of the houses in the neighborhood that you can find. The age of the homes, anything special like, is it an affordable HOA, or is it in a 55 plus community? All these things can affect price. So we're going to give you a little bit of background on each neighborhood. Then once we identify these neighborhoods, we're going to turn on the live data. We're going to try to identify some houses in these neighborhoods that are currently for sale. If you're interested in getting a regular list of these houses for these neighborhoods, there is a link in the description of this video that you can fill out a short survey with your name, your email address, and how often you'd like to receive these emails. And we'll gladly set you up for those. So without further ado, let's take a look.
Looking at the overview of the 5 counties, you can see here Seminole had the least amount of sales for homes underneath the $300,000, then followed by Osceola, Lake, Orange, and finally our winner, Polk County. Polk County had twice as much as Orange County did in terms of number of sales and just blew them out of the water. They had about 1,500 homes. So what we're going to do today is we're going to focus in on Polk County, dive into the 5 zip codes that have the most sales. So looking at the zip code map here, you can see very similarly, we have it colored to where the darkest color is the most sales and the lightest color is the least amount of sales. So the 5 zip codes that actually have the most sales in Polk County for under 300,000 would include the 33880, 33881, 33884, 33844, and 34759 zip codes. So we're going to dive deeper into these communities to see, or into these zip codes to see where the communities, what are the subdivision names, and what do the houses actually look like at this price point. All right, we're going to start with the zip codes in Polk County that in the top 5 that have the least amount, and we'll work our way up to the ones that have the most sales under 300,000. We'll dive deep into each of those neighborhoods that I've picked out within those zip codes. So let's go ahead and start. 33844 over in Haines City. We have 3 communities that have the most sales within the last 3 months. The first one, Hammock Reserve. You're going to be able to get a 3 to 4 bedroom home built last year, starting at about $1,400, maybe going up to the 2,100 square foot model over there. Then we have Randa Ridge, a little bit older, built around 2005. You're going to get a 3 or 4 bedroom home, 1,400 to 1,900 square foot. And then the last community, Balmoral Estates, built in roughly 2017. They're still building over there a little bit. 1,500 to 2,000 square foot home, 3 to 4 beds. And this is a short-term rental friendly resort community over there. Then we jump over to Winter Haven. We have 3 zip codes in Winter Haven. We'll break it down one at a time. Let's starting at the 33880 area code or zip code. Over there we have the Janfile Village. Mostly you're going to find 3-bedroom homes somewhere around 1,000 to 1,600 square foot, built in the 1960s, 1970s. Then we have a new community that was selling last year, new houses built in 2021, called Eagle Landing. You're going to get a 3 or 4-bedroom home starting in the 1,450 square foot range. Then we have a much older community, Barry JB subdivision. You're going to get a 2 or 3-bedroom home over there, 800 to 1,400 square foot, built in the 40s. Jumping to the 33881 zip code, we have 3 communities over there. Rosewood Manor, you're going to get a 2 to 3-bedroom home, built in 1955, 900 to 1,100 square foot. Then we have a new community. 2016 to 2018 is the build year. Lakeside Landings, 1,600 to 1,900 square foot, 3 to 4 beds. And then Inwood subdivision. Now Inwood's a little bit different because it has houses that vary in age. Some in the 70s, some in the 80s, some in the 90s, some in the 2000s. Mostly you're going to get a 600 to 1,500 square foot 2 to 4 bedroom home over there for under 300. Jumping over to the 33884 zip code, we have 4 communities in this zip code. We have Whispering Trails, built around 2005-2006. You're looking at 3 to 4 bedroom homes, 1,250 to up to about 2,200 square foot. Villamar, new community, built 2021 again, 3 to 4 bedrooms, 1,400 to 1,800 square foot. Traditions, which is a 55 plus community, you're going to get probably a 2-bedroom, somewhere between 1,100 to 1,600 square foot home, built around 2006. Savannah Estates, also built into around 2006. You're going to get a 3 to 4 bedroom home starting at 1,600 square foot and going up over there. Now we jump over to 34759, where Poinciana is split from Osceola. So Poinciana has, I believe it's 8 villages now, and a few of them lie in Polk, and the majority of them lie in Osceola. So in the Polk side, we have Village 3 and Village 7 are the places you're going to want to focus your attention to for these priced homes. You're going to get about a 3 to 4 bedroom home, somewhere between 1,500 to 1,800 square foot. Village 3 is older, obviously. I mean, it was one of the first 3 villages built. So you're going to have houses over there built 1990s to the early 2000s. While in Village 7, they started in the early 2000s, and they're still building. This is actually the area where probably more new construction in all of Polk County is focused right now, and that's why we're seeing some of these newer builds being priced out a little bit cheaper over there. Also to note, your HOA is super cheap there, under $300 a year. And now they just struck a deal to include Spectrum into your HOA fees. And then we have Solavita. Solavita is a gated 55 plus active community that's also a golf community. Currently, Taylor Morrison is building homes over there for the mid 400s. 2 to 5 bedroom homes is what you're going to typically get, but for under 300 you're probably going to be in a 2 or 3 bedroom home, about 1,900 square foot, built around 2000 to current day. The HOA though, because it is a massive 55 plus community, is a little on the higher side. You're going to see a 380 to 390 per month, but for that you get, you can live within the community. You might even have, your groceries delivered. But they have 14 community pools, 17 pickleball courts, fitness classes, 2 golf courses. It is golf cart friendly, which you don't find a lot of communities that are. nature trails and walking trails all throughout, 2 amenity centers, and over 200 plus social clubs. So you are paying for a lifestyle in this community rather than just a home. So let's go ahead and take a look and see where are the houses under 300. Are they falling in these communities that I just named, or are they falling somewhere else? So pulling up the active listings in these 5 zip codes, we're looking at about a 50-50 success rate on finding actual homes in the communities I've named. Probably a little bit better than 50-50. So in the communities I've named in 33844 in Haines City, nothing currently on the market under 300,000. So either the prices over there went up or people are just buying them up fast. So then we look at 33880. The only community we named there that has properties is the Jan File Village, built in the 60s and 70s. Then looking at the 33881 in Winter Haven, Inwood would be the one that I would look into the most. It has 4 listings. That's the multiple age, they pieced together the community and started replacing homes as they needed to. Followed by Rosewood Manor. Rosewood Manor, also built in 1955, they have a couple listings currently on the market. Going over to 33884, Villamar, brand new community, 3 to 4 bedrooms, has 3 listings currently on the market, and then there is one in Traditions, the 55 plus community. Then we jump up into that Point Siena, Solovita area in 34759. Village 3 has 5 listings currently on the market. Solovita has 4, and Village 7 has 12. And some of those listings are brand new builds. So right now for me, I'd be looking in Village 7 if I was looking for a house under 300,000 in the Polk County area, or if I wasn't tied to an area and I just needed to find something within budget, that would be where I'm looking.